Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Observatory. I got a new camera. It's actually not terrible. It's pretty good. But we are here to play Descent today, and this is the third qualifier for Season 4. And we don't have a whole lot of people today. We got Jediluke and Mark392 making a return. I'm looking forward for that matchup again. We also have Lee, Maestro, Fyrix. We might have some people joining late today. One person that will be joining late today is Birdseye. He's got a couple things to wrap up before he joins, but he will be here today. And that's it's going to be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to have a first round. There will be buys today. And so we're going to have the first round. It's going to be Jediluke Maestro, Mark392 and Lee. That gives Fyrix the opening buy, unfortunately. But yeah, should be pretty interesting. Let's see who we have. I have to delete all these old channels here. I have all the old channels here. It's going to be, for Jediluke Maestro, that's going to be one of Jediluke's homes, Junior, Wrath, or Athena. For Mark and Lee, it's going to be one of Lee's homes, which is interesting because one of Lee's homes is Forte. I have a feeling I know what Mark's going to pick. He might surprise me, though. You never know. But he does like his Forte. So we'll see exactly what happens there. Sounds like both Jediluke and Mark are not feeling well today. Like, Mark's physically ill, and Jediluke's got a headache. And if these two have to play each other, that could be an interesting game to watch. Just because there's probably not going to be a lot of energy in it, I would imagine. It's going to be EO. Wow, Mark playing Lee and EO. Meanwhile, Jediluke and Maestro still having to decide. I do know that Mark also likes EO too, so that may not be entirely surprising. But we'll see how that goes. I guess we're going to start with that one since Jediluke and Maestro have not decided on their match yet. Just want to bring that up on my other screen. Jedi saying, hopefully we both suck equally then. So we'll go ahead, get into the first game here. Let me get the music started again. I'm still having a bunch of audio issues. I'm trying to work. It is Discord causing it, so I'm gonna have to figure out what is going on with that. So let's go ahead and see the games. Something's happened. There we go. Wait for the game to come up. Mark will be hosting. Yeah, we have a pair of Diamond versus Silver games here. So I would imagine this first round may not be as exciting as some, but I do want to get the Mark Lee train going here. I want to see how Mark handles the lag in this. Our EO game is coming up. Meanwhile, for Jediluke Maestro, that has been chosen to be Wrath X5. You know what? Let's watch the Wrath X5 game. That'll be a fast one. Then we'll go into EO. It's funny how people always choose Wrath. It's like I guess they just want to get it over with. Is that why people choose Wrath? As opposed to something a little more tactical like Athena or off the beaten path like Junior. So just waiting for the Wrath game to come up. Yeah, if they hadn't chose Wrath, I would have gone right into the EO game. Game's up, just waiting for a second to join. And there it goes. And they're underway. Oh, it's not. There we go. That's already 1-0. Nah, 2-0. That was a fusion kill, I think, though, from Jedi. Oh, jeez. 3-0. Make it 4-0. Good God, Jedi on fire here. Maestro unable to avoid that smart. 20 seconds in, it's 5-0. Not a good sign for Maestro. Maestro might have been hoping, coming into this, hoping he might get a single point, and he will! Maestro catching Jedi off guard, making it 5-1.
Go Maestro.
Yeah. But the Vulcan quickly ends that rally. 6-1. How's it going, Birdseye?
Oh, it's going good. How are you, man?
Doing all right. Kind of a light crowd today, but it's early.
Is Mark playing?
Mark is here. He's playing against Lee. We're going to watch that one next. It's over in EO.
It's a light crowd, but we got Mark and Jedi, so not so bad, eh?
Well, you say that. Oh, Maestro with another kill there, 7-2. Jedi's not happy.
Nicely done.
But our top competitors are unfortunately not in top form today.
Oh no! Mark is not feeling well.
Mark is actually physically sick, and Jediluke's got a big headache and is not playing with sound.
Oh my God!
He's playing with light sound. He's got it way down.
Oh my God! Well, he was cleaning all morning, so that's probably what gave him the headache.
Yeah, that's true. Gotta have that place nice and spotless for next week.
Right.
Oh, Maestro in big trouble here. He takes one there, 9-3.
Nice fusion from Jed.
Yeah, he's gotten 3 primary kills so far on Maestro. Normally, you only see that kind of thing when he's fighting someone. It gives him a little more trouble, but he's very happy whipping this fusion around right now. Nice, through the grate.
Nicely done. Good cutoff.
11-3. Gonna ride with Jedi for a bit here. I kind of got the feeling, especially on Maestro's 3rd kill there, that Jedi's just he seems slower.
A lot of sorts.
Yeah, he was really slow to react to that. He saw it coming and he just completely didn't make the dodge that he needed to. It's very unlike him to die to a single smart missile. Maestro chased him away with the spread fire there.
He seemed a little bit slow on that dodge just now.
Wrong game there. 13-3. 6 in a row for Jedi. Maybe he needs to warm up. Maybe that's what it is. He wasn't warmed up. Of course, he had 5 points in like 20 seconds. But the pace has slowed to a relative crawl since then.
Usually that's good for his opponent in Wrath, because otherwise it's just the blender.
Yes. I mean, it was worse than the blender. I mean, it was Maestro making some early mistakes, like immediately coming back to a spew and Jedi waiting for him. That kind of thing. Right.
Especially bad in this level, because you got 4 smarts on the spew.
Indeed. So 8 in a row for Jedi as he's atoning for earlier mistakes, 15-3. Oh, there's a couple homing missiles. Jedi unable to avoid them. We're on pace for about a 5.5 minute game here.
It's funny hearing that.
Oh!
Oh!
Getting another one.
Wow, 5
So
points.
that is 5. We have seen gold pilots not get 5 points on Jediluke in here.
Oh yeah.
So I would, but Maestro, even if he is sick, I'm not disappointed with this. Well, he's not sick; he's just got a headache. I would not be disappointed with this performance.
Sure.
Jedi probably more than happy to survive, knowing that he's probably got Mark in the next round, no matter what.
Yep. It's probably a benefit for him to have this be Wrath because he'll get a little rest.
Yep. 18-5 is across 5 minutes. Ooh. That hit. Jedi having to take a sharp dodge there after just kind of being lazy about it. Trying to get these last two, get this over. There's one. Nice free kill there. And just happy to end it with the Vulcan. So 5.5 minutes, 20-5.
Wow. Just.
Meanwhile, Lee playing Mark392 in what should be Lee's home level of, or sorry, Mark's home level of EO. Although Lee does have 3 points.
Lee is good in this level. Lee is very experienced playing this level. I've played it a bunch with him.
Well, when we were in here last, Lee just got completely destroyed by Cyrus.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
You know, I just didn't. We didn't feel like that was a very strong game by Lee, and
Not
this
at
looks
all.
a lot stronger. 8-4.
8-4, yeah. He now has more points on Mark in this game than I've had on Mark in a game in here.
Good job, Lee.
Just
Good
punishing
plasma from
Lee
Mark.
with the plasma there, yeah. Go away,
It was good
Reactor.
to-
No one loves you.
Mark's plasma was nice and defensive there, while he wasn't taking much damage, if any, while getting the kill.
And now at the level 1s, Mark's just going to come chase him down, maybe. There we go, 10-4. Mark playing extremely aggressive, maybe a little outside of his normal playstyle here. He's got the fusion.
I'm
going.
not sure.
He's okay with fusion. Mark likes fusion.
I just really haven't played him enough or seen enough games of his to be able to tell if it's a normal game from him.
11-4 there, so he picks up another point. Lee spawning up by that lovable reactor again.
And EO is a lot about the spawn game. Can you get the spawn kills when you're up? Can you go on a streak when you get the good set of weapons? All that kind of stuff. Ooh,
Well,
double kill.
Kill each other, 12-5.
Lee will take that, as Melvin would
definitely
say.
If, oh boy. That was kind of weird. Mark just barely escaping the chimney from Lee there. I'm not sure Lee knows he did. Okay, he's...
Yeah,
he did.
I don't think he noticed. I think that was somehow thought he still in there.
Mark, it's not interested in going for the weapon since he has a spread fire. He's looking to spread out the spew here if he dies again, I think. And he will as Lee nails him with the fusion. And now,
That was nice.
Lee outdoing Maestro in terms of performance versus a Diamond Pilot in round 1.
Right. Oh, nicely
Nice
done
hit.
by Lee. Didn't get the kill, but it was
was a
good
good
mind
hit,
game
yes.
there. To...
Mark, a little out of sorts here. Maybe not used to having this strong of a game from an opponent, especially in EO. I mean, it is called Lee's home level, but Mark loves this level. He is a big fan of this level.
Yeah, Mark does seem to like some of the older levels.
And did I tell you how amazing he is in, what is he doing? Lee. How amazing that Mark is in Wyndham?
Yeah, I've heard all about that.
He held me to 3.
Yikes, pretty good. We got 12 to 6 here.
12 to 6, yeah. I'm definitely surprised by the score so far. I would not think it would be a 2-1 pace. I think Neo here would be performing a little more matrixy things.
Right.
See how he's running this. He's guarding the weapons right now. Something he hadn't been doing earlier in the game. He's gonna go for some missiles here, I think. And skillfully avoiding the reactor. You can tell he's got experience with that. Knowing exactly how to not get hit by it.
Sure.
He's sitting over by the exit.
I mean, I think there's ways to do that faster, but I think he was listening for information as well.
Lee had a nice jump on Mark there, but Mark's laser game is just too strong.
Yeah, Lee has really good mind game. It just doesn't have quite the same level of execution. You'll oftentimes see him pull off something good, just not get the kill.
I will say Lee's playing this way better than he did against Cyrus.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's been better about exploring more of the level and things like that. So fusion versus lasers here. Nice fusion.
Ooh, good shot.
Oh,
Yep.
Just turned him around. 15-6-3 in a row for Mark here. I did not notice Mark had a suicide in there.
Yeah. It's around 12-6 or 13-6 or something.
Yeah.
Some nice spreading from Mark.
Spread. And they'll kill each
Jediluke.
other. 16-7.
Lee is able to turn some of these encounters into double kills or take a lot of damage off Mark. It's impressive.
That's going to be Mark controlling the room, though.
That is definitely a favorable spawn.
It just lets Lee right in. Lee not taking anything other than the quads. The quads are not too bad.
I'm not sure what Mark is doing.
Mark is saying get the plasma.
Or
Mark
maybe
is
it's the
saying get the
timeout?
plasma. Mark wants him to get the plasma.
Okay.
Oh, well, there you go. a little more detail about what's going on with Mark than I was willing to explain.
Yeah.
Mark just headed back into the tunnel.
Yep.
Definitely will make the Mark Jediluke match at the very least interesting.
Yeah. We'll see who has a
we
better
saw-
excuse.
Yeah, both Diamond pilots seeming at times a little out of sorts, although Jedi did go on that very nice long streak in the mid-game and had 5
Right.
kills right off the bat against Maestro. It seems that Lee is chipping away at Mark a little more methodically,
Right.
not letting him go on those very long streaks.
It's hard to be methodical in Wrath X4 in Maestro's defense.
True.
Wrath X5.
That's very true. Not looking good, Jedi, because this is not Lee's home and you played in your home. I would imagine the bot would give it to Mark at this point. It's completely random for the first game, so.
It's kind of sad. Didn't Jedi play in Mark's home last time?
He did. I doubt he'll play in, what level is he now? I doubt he'll play in Junebug again. I don't think anyone here wants to see a Junebug game. But that's why there's 3 homes.
Yeah. Yeah. Because Jedi doesn't like it. He doesn't put full effort. I mean, it's hard for him too. I understand what that's like if you don't like global.
And to be honest, since Mark missed last week, between Mark and Jediluke, their games this week, assuming that the only loss comes in their head-to-head, their games this week probably don't even matter for seeding. It's probably going to be Jedi 1, Mark 2 at this point, especially since...
Based on points.
Yeah, because 3 and 4 have not shown up today.
Gotcha. We got a plasma. That does it. 20 to 7.
Actually, no. Phyrix is here. Phyrix is 3rd, I think.
Yeah, Sirius wasn't
Right.
feeling too excited today.
Yeah, Sirius is going to be relegated to at least the wildcard Anarchy, or depending on who shows up about mid-round, he may not even make it in. So, taking a chance, for sure. But, yeah, so early on we have Jediluke with 1, Mark with 1, Those games should resolve shortly, and then we'll. Jedi forgetting to confirm again. And then we'll be able to start the second round. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. I imagine because Fyrix had the bye this round, so it's going to be one of Lee or Maestro having the bye. I would imagine that the bot's going to have the ones play each other and the zeros play each other. So it's just probably, unless someone joins late here, that's what's going to happen. Let me check general, see if there's anyone stirring about here. Nope. No, that EO game definitely was not boring.
That was fun. I liked that.
It was much more, and not just in terms of the competition, but in terms of the action. It was a lot faster. There were more points that game than last week's EO game. It was definitely a better showing by Lee for sure. So. Jedi saying it would have been boring if he were in it.
I said it initially. I said that's true, but I actually have played him in that level, and it was fun. So I know he can slow down a level and make it a little more tedious. But
yeah, the thing is though, fun is it's kind of relative. You might be having fun. He doesn't have fun in that type of level, even though he's doing good in it. So yeah. There's that.
Sure.
It's kind of funny because I actually thought that he was letting Lee have the plasma there.
Plasma. I wasn't sure what was going on with that kill.
All right, so just waiting for the bot to catch up here.
Mark should add like a timeout macro for today.
A timeout macro indeed. Okay, both the games are up. Let's go ahead and generate the next round. And the next round will be Fyrix and Maestro giving Lee the bye. And that's going to be Jedi and Mark. It is in one of Mark's levels, unfortunately, for Jedi.
Ooh. What will he pick?
Yeah. Kind of feel bad about that, but at the same time, I mean, like I said, this is not the match that matters. It will be 2 weeks from now when, if they're 1 and 2, they can only meet in the finals. So we'll see if that happens.
Yep. So what are Mark's listed home? We got Junebug, we got Forte, no missiles, I'm assuming.
And Untitled, no missiles.
Ah, Jedi's not going to pick that.
Yeah. We'll see what he picks. It's 3 levels that I'm sure that Jedi's not going to enjoy.
No.
I will be surprised if he chooses Junebug a second time. Now, like I said...
It's his best chance out of the 3, but he just, doesn't like it, so...
Fyrix and Maestro will be going in Maestro's home level of Rumble. Pretty interesting.
I don't think I've played that.
Forte No Missiles is the call. Forte, of course, being a recent level designed by Dracona. It was designed around the same time as Wrath.
Gotcha.
And what's interesting about it is it's light on missiles to begin with.
Yeah.
And just Mark saying, "Are you kidding? LOL." and do I remember correctly that it's missing a primary, and I don't remember which one.
Yeah, I don't think it has any Vulcan.
Vulcan, so no Vulcan. I'm just gonna lay down, hosted. It's okay. Mark might be laying down too. I mean, this is not going to be. Oh, there's no spread fire either, so it's fusion.
Oh, right.
Plasma, and quads. So this is probably not going to be the best match we've ever seen between these two. But
I mean, it's Mark's still home on the DCL, so it's his home of homes.
Yes,
but still, Jedi's Wrath X5.
You know, Jedi on a bad day and Mark on a bad day is way better than a lot of people's game on a good day.
That's very true. I think on their bad days, they're both still probably diamond pilots.
Yes,
just not a full strength.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, not has started yet. Still forming.
Probably see a bit more like streaky type stuff where they're, you see a lot of their normal stuff, and then it's something that's like, ooh, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Okay, looks
So
a
we'll
little
see
sick.
what's going on. It's unfortunate that this is happening to one pilot, let alone two of them. I think the fact that it's happening to two pilots will at least keep it interesting.
Yes.
And game's up. In we go. Forte. No missiles. They're doing the gentleman's agreement to start. Jedi with a quick fusion there. You can see the missiles are replaced with shield orbs.
Right.
Apparently concussions don't count as no missiles. I don't know if you can actually disable those, can you?
I don't know.
But I mean, those will...
I would have thought you could have, but
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I mean,
At
it might be a
least cool
quirk. It
for
might be a
Vex.
quirk with Descent one, but we'll see. There's a lot of concussions in there. Like
I like that.
12. Mark,
And,
sitting
you know,
up in
I've
the corner here. Jedi
If you're
knows
Jedi,
secondaries.
you don't have your two main weapons that you use the most. I kind of would like to.
Which is Vulcans and smart missiles.
I guess that's fair enough. He does use spread quite a bit too.
He does.
I would like to see a little fusion from him actually.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a lot of fusion. Ooh, Mark getting a interesting kill there.
Right.
For the greatest, Jedi didn't really know how to approach him here, and may have that problem again. Because Mark seems to be lording over that big red room there. Oh, we have some proxies count as secondaries? I mean, they're not missiles.
No.
It doesn't say no.
Right.
It doesn't say no secondaries. It just says no missiles.
Right. Yeah. Mark loves his bombs, so I can't imagine ever wanting to disable.
Yes.
I mean, out of everyone I've seen in the modern game, he seems to use them the most.
Have you watched more thought?
I have. I guess you could put them in a tie or something.
Yeah.
So they both love them.
We got the fusion battle going on here. Jedi not wanting to stick around in that grade. Yeah, there are two energy centers on this map, which I imagine with these two playing, energy could be a concern at times.
Yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of standoff type stuff from a distance.
Also, I'm just now noticing there is a third plasma cannon on this map.
Interesting.
Jedi up in the corner, Mark coming in.
Oh.
Be a bad day for him.
That was a nice shot by Mark.
It was, but he also took some damage in return.
It was a good adjustment by Jedi as well.
Jedi didn't seem to expect that angle.
Right.
Just coming around the outside, getting a little more plasma damage, and getting the kill 1-1.
1-1.
Couple
A lot of flares from
never hurt.
Jedi. Excited.
Go watch Mark for a bit here.
Ooh.
Oh, Mark, good patience not to moth into that.
Right. Stuck in his place. Wait for Jedi to commit. That's how you do the dodging on the fusion.
Mark, nice job cutting off Jedi there. Nice job even reading where he was going. That was...
Yeah.
You know, Jedi,
It is hard to locate that guy.
especially when Jedi's just kind of like hanging out for a bit, and then he just saw something that said, okay, Jedi's going to try to go this way. Very nice dodge. Follows it up with some plasma. Getting second kill.
It was kind of this, almost the same scenario that we just saw where Mark stayed in the same place.
Oh, Mark with the fusion. It's so good.
A real nice one. 3-1.
Jedi taking some mind damage just so he can pick up the weapon. And my goodness, that
But this is what
gambit
I'm
worked
saying.
out.
I would like to see some of that.
Jedi with
Because
an
I-
excellent gambit.
I
Taking
just
some
don't
damage.
think Jedi is that good with the greens. And, I mean, his level 4 quad is probably the best out of the two. And his fusion really has been getting better and better and better, and I think you should shoot with confidence.
Yep. And now the problem here is Mark needs to pick up a weapon before Jedi destroys him. And he hasn't done that yet.
In this spot, if you're... Yeah. Might be good for Jedi to switch.
Okay,
to
there we
something,
go. Finally picks up some plasma. Is just going to back off here. That was not a good situation for Mark, especially because it took him so long to pick something up. I assume that he was anticipating Jedi was going to do some, like, short weapon camping there. Like, if he sees him close to a weapon, he'll shoot for the weapon instead of Mark. Something like that.
Right. It can actually sometimes be harder than you'd think to shoot someone with level 1s when you have fusion, because they're so concentrating on just dodging.
Melvin's asking, when do you not want to see more fusion? I don't think there's a valid answer to that question.
I think, yeah, more.
Just more fusion. It's the answer to everything.
Yeah.
Sees the door open, and oh
Ooh,
my!
Nice one.
Nice awareness there. Jedi gets it right back, 4-3.
He's fighting back.
Yes. And you know, for these two not being at 100%, this has not been a bad match so far.
I was gonna say I kind of forgot about that. I haven't really seen something where it's really like, whoa, what was that yet?
There's been times where I think Mark has been just sitting still in cases where maybe he tried to find another approach. So he might be playing easier when, you know, he has an option to do something. But overall, I mean, like the dogfights have been good. Some of the reactions have been good. Jedi,
Ooh,
nice kill.
Nicely done. A+.
Yes.
X-book,
and I want to say that was all the energy center noise.
Oh, the Q?
Yes. Because Mark had just gone through the energy center. Jedi was right there around the corner.
Ooh.
Oof.
Jedi's feeling it a little bit.
We will be having a 6th competitor shortly.
Who's joining?
Cyrus looking to overtake the 3rd spot.
Gotcha. Welcome, Cyrus.
Although Cyrus might have a chance at beating one of these two if he gets paired with
It's
them.
true. Although he has 0 wins against Mark, I believe.
That's true. And only, what, was 9 against Jedi?
Something like that, yeah.
10 if you count the one from last season. The finals.
Yeah. It only took him like, what, 2,000 tries?
But I mean, that wasn't even win by 2, so I guess you can't really count that. Mark laying waste to
Good
Jedi.
plasma. Mark's got some nice defensive plasma. He's got himself often in a posture where he's not going to take much damage, but he's looking for you to make a mistake, and often that happens.
Yes. We saw that against Lee, too. Some defensive plasma, making sure that your opponent can't get up in your face, especially when your opponent's wielding the purple.
Oh, yeah.
Forget who. Someone calling it the Barney. Oh, yeah. Scion calls it the Barney.
Yep. I haven't heard modern people use that, but people used to call it, say, Barney, triple Barney for D3.
I never heard triple Barney. Nice fusion there, 6-4.
And it was especially good because it was a switch up. He'd been shooting a different weapon, and suddenly, boom, there it is in the hall.
Now, that was not the time to use fusion because he was in the reverse situation, and Jedi makes him pay. 6-5.
Agree.
Getting at least quads. Oh, I think he took a little damage. I think he wants more than just quads. Oh, nice.
I thought that was going to be a kill for a Jedi.
I thought for sure. One of the...
I don't know how that...
Oh, lots of mind damage there.
What a table turn there.
Yes.
I think it's going to be tied. Instead, Mark's got a 2-point lead.
And a nice fusion by Mark.
But the return fire from Jedi took it looked like 31 off.
So Mark's going to be pretty low here because that's 2 fusion shots, half fusion shots he's taking.
Right.
And
there's
there's the finish. 7-6. Oh, there we go.
And he's gotten Jedi a number of times in that spot. Jedi's got to reconsider his flow in regards to that.
12, I'm going to go with 9. Cyrus saying he's got 12. I'm going to stick with 9 just because it sounds like a better number.
For what?
Wins against Jedi.
Oh.
Apparently he got 3 somewhere. Ooh, Jedi. Very close to that fusion, but
nice dodging.
Mark switching over to lasers.
See, some of these spots,
nice. Mark
the lasers are better for the long range. The fusion's better for the close.
I thought Jedi was going to make a move around the corner. Does not, though. Mark just kind of sitting in the room waiting for something to happen. Oh, Jedi's going to get the jump on him here if he sees him. Nope. Never saw him.
Oh!
Oh, good dodge by Jedi there. Had to dodge hard to the right to avoid that fusion.
Oh,
Nice
wow,
kill.
what a kill. Somehow Jedi maybe had the same thought I did. I see a lot of fusion.
Mark doing the same
And I
thing.
like that. I like that from Mark, that he picks it up and like a millisecond later he's squeezing the kill shot off.
I'll follow Jeds around here. As we're in for a faster than usual match for these two, that's for sure.
There's a lot more just going at it here. It's possible. I mean, I don't know if they're playing for a DCL or not. I would guess no.
Yeah, I would imagine not. I mean, although they have been playing a lot recently. I mean, they've played as many matches in the past 2 weeks than they usually do in an entire season.
I think it's because of Mark's new connection.
Yes.
You know, he's got a good, solid connection that you can't complain about, so why not get some games?
And Mark has come on top in most of those matches.
Although Jedi is on a 2-win streak, so that maybe Mark is a little pissed and wants to retake the spot, so who knows?
What amazes me about these two is that, you know, usually when you're playing an opponent you're closely matched with, the scores usually are close. You know, 20 to 15, 20, 16 is about the limit of what you'll see. These two get 20 to 11s, like, one way or the other constantly.
It is surprising sometimes. Now, in some of the levels, like, what was it, Logic X2 was one that Mark lost 20 to 11 recently. Oh my god, some of those smart runs that Jedi can go on. It's devastating. And conversely, sometimes Mark is devastating with just his aim. And both can go on huge streaks.
Yep. We also have Code rejoining the tournament this week.
Welcome,
So
Code.
we will have a bye next round. It will probably be the loser of... No, it can't be. I was going to say it can't be the loser of Firex Maestro because Firex already has a bye. Unless Maestro loses. If Maestro loses, they'll have the bye for sure. Speaking of which, I haven't looked at. Both pilots kind of like disengaging here, yeah. Long for them anyway.
Well, Mark was camped long enough at one point, and this may be evidence of him not feeling well, that he could have been snuck up on and killed if Jedi had been more decisive.
Of course, that may not have been a camp for Mark. That may have been a bucket.
Right, that's true too.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Firex Maestro is already done.
12 minutes.
And Firex getting the win 20 to 8. So Maestro will have the bye next round.
Just saw a nice fusion through the grate by Mark connected.
Yep. And then unless we get an 8th person, we're going to have an odd situation where it's either going to be Mark or Jedi getting the bye.
And those are guys that could use it right now.
To be honest, yeah. Like I said, their positioning this week doesn't really matter because it's going to be Jedi 1, Mark 2, regardless of the outcome of this match.
Based on points.
Ooh. So Jedi going back to Fusion Hero. This has been a long point here. We haven't seen a kill in 3.5 minutes. Oh, well, that's nice damage. Jedi looking to finish this off, but no, it's going to be Mark with the plasma.
Yeah, he was low himself. But one interesting point about Fusion in general, when you're low on shields, switching to Fusion can be a good idea to try to hit that home run when you only have 10 shields. Depends though, if the guy's got full commit mode, just die.
Firex is asking if he can get second place if he beats either of them. I don't know what the standings are at the moment.
Ooh, okay.
Mark with a suicide there. It could have been a offensive
unsure
suicide. Didn't really work out because Jedi was right there.
No. Yeah. And Jedi's doing a good job of just trying to keep him away from the weapons right now, and whatever damage he takes. Oh, he loses the close.
Yes.
It's more important to prevent him from getting the weapons than it is to try to take damage quickly.
Technically, Fyrex could get ahead of Mark. Mark would have to lose this game. If he loses this game and he loses to Fyrex, Mark would get no more points, and he would only have the points that he had for beating Lee in the first round.
Right.
Which would allow Fyrex. Fyrex would have to. And he would have to run the table. He wouldn't have to just beat Mark. He'd also have to beat the next opponent, which would probably be Jediluke.
Okay, so Fyrex, you got your rosary beads handy?
I stand at least a 0.1% chance, I think.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
To be fair, people that
At
play
least.
1,000 games usually beat one of these two. So a 0.1% is probably a low estimate, yeah.
Yeah, let's be fair.
Like, I don't know anyone that's gone 0 in 1,000 against Jediluke, although Cyrus was cutting it close.
Oh my god, that was... Whew.
Yeah, that was kind of bad.
Sip of beer for that
Cyrus is in 4th currently. Well, he was in 4th. With the last round where he remains in 4th because Lee and Maestro, neither of them got a point. So Cyrus is going to start 4th here. Cyrus could pass Fyrex. That's a possibility.
So we're still stuck on 9-7.
Yeah, this is we've been
Really
at
taking
9-7 for almost 6.5 minutes. Not counting that small stretch of time it was 10-7.
And it's
So-
hard to say who is slowing it down or why it's slowed down.
Yeah, because I've
Like
been
they both
watching
at the
Mark.
same time.
They're both doing pretty much a lot of the same stuff that they were doing at the beginning of the game, except now neither of them are hitting shots.
Gotcha.
Jediluke kind of cornered here. Mark unable to capitalize. Yeah, because we've been just chatting away, and there's been all kinds of fusion and plasma, but no points. Oh!
Boom.
No! Jedi has no idea that hit. Well, now he does.
Oh, it does now. It's only a half, though.
Oh, a lot more damage. Mark's going to be low here.
He's got to be ready to die.
Mark is playing
Plasma's a
very
great choice
defensively here. And Mark does get out, but I think Jedi kind of let him off the hook. Dodging
Yeah,
those
when you're
bees.
low, you want to be more of an assassin type mode.
Yep.
You want to fight it out.
Very nice. And
See,
Mark,
yeah.
somehow, getting that kill.
You were definitely right, though, about letting him off the hook. That if Jedi had gotten more aggressive, he might have finished that kill off earlier instead of dying.
Yep.
There was a lot of plasma he took in that haul.
Add 6 to that count entropy after that kill. Well, take a little bit
Got
of
a fusion throwdown.
damage.
Oh, and Jedi with the kill. Like I said, his fusion is looking good.
Oh, entropy, you were a little high on that. He only had 4 shields.
What was Entropy's guess?
Entropy
6?
guessed 20.
Oh, 20. Yeah, it had to be low.
But Jedi's got to be low too because the final shot from Mark hit Jedi.
Oh, did it?
Yes. So 10-8.
And of note, the last DCL they played, it was 20-11 Mark.
Mm-hmm.
A pretty different score, at least for now.
You are not a Jedi yet.
I think he's pausing.
Is Jedi going into second half mode here?
I don't know.
Oh,
It's really confusing,
it's
What the
it's
typing-
smack talk.
I guess.
Oh boy. Mark delaying chasing him there after seeing his backside. Probably didn't want to chase him into a tunnel. That's a mistake that's been made a number of times by both pilots this game,
Right.
and these two learn from their mistakes rather quickly.
And it's possible that that tunnel, both hesitating, has cut some of the flow off. If it was a double wide tunnel, maybe you'd have more action.
Mark not even willing to go over there after knowing Jedi's there, and he's flaring it over there. Might be bucket time for Mark. Who knows? Cyrus
He
saying,
said he's got
oh, there's
a macro for that.
Jedi was at 4 shields this time. So 11-8, Mark's favor in a game that's just. I mean, we've seen a grand total of 3 points. 3 points? Yeah, 3 points in the last 10 minutes.
6 minutes? Yeah, 10 minutes. Jeez.
In a game that had 16 points in the first 10. To give you an idea how much the pace of this game has just changed. Now we got fusion battle in the main room.
Jedi connected.
He did. And there's the kill. Nice shot. 11-9.
Oh!
He's asking for shields. Lots more of that time.
And Mark goes with the aggressive, shooting level 1s through the grate.
Yep.
To advertise where he is. Interesting.
Works out. Gets some plasma damage.
Yep.
Jedi's gonna have to be careful here.
Mark is gonna have to be careful.
Yeah.
I saw that coming actually.
Wow, Mark just going right through that. Oh, Jedi.
He's smack
Jedi's
talking.
feeling it. I suppose I'll just kill you now instead of playing around and having fun. Oh.
Ooh.
Not often you hear the smack talk coming from Mark.
Well, we are on obs.
We are.
Well, let's see if he's able to turn it up and shut the door.
Yes.
Or if... Ooh, Jedi with another fusion.
Nice. Jedi looking to tie this up after being down by 3. Mark having a little trouble finding the
nice.
plasma, and there it is.
Nice dodging from Jedi on the plasma, and then he connects. And Jedi just won't stop with the smack.
Oh,
that was
there
bad
we
though
go.
by Jedi.
Yeah, that was.
bad.
Good doge.
Oh! They're putting on
Oh
a show,
my
that's
God.
for sure.
Indeed.
Question of Jedi's getting a little too
depth.
aggressive there on that last one.
Alright, so 12-11 Mark's lead for now. And the fusion battles ensued.
Ooh,
Mark
that's
taking
one
the
Jedi.
damage. Jedi going around the map here. Not a whole lot after that, though. Looked like Mark was preparing to go through that door, but never did. Oh,
He was trying
Jedi
to
coming
trick
around.
Jedi.
Ooh, that did hit. Something I actually had to think about there because I did not hear the noise, but I saw the sparks and realized Mark is hosting this game. If you see
Right.
sparks on Mark's ship, that's a hit.
Yep.
So I imagine both pilots not particularly healthy here. Uh-oh. Nice.
Oh, he got the drop on him. Well played by Jedi.
Very nice kill, tying this one at 12. Mark picking up
that's
that
close.
plasma and getting the hell out of Dodge. Exactly what he needed to do with Jedi lurking around that corner there.
Oh. If
What?
it was a spot where if Jedi could get him around the back, you
Yeah.
know. But
Mark looking a little out of sorts at the moment, taking a flare. So 99 shields for him now. Yeah, Mark is absolutely slowing this down.
yeah. Well, we've noticed a trend that when the game plays faster, I think that Jedi does a bit better in that when he plays Mark.
I don't know, slowing this down's almost worked to Jedi's advantage. Because the first 10 minutes were pretty fast. Mark had the 9-7 lead.
Sure, sure. I'm just saying, like, the games that I've watched overall, maybe that's
yeah.
a conscious decision at this point.
Trading plasma right now. Pretty
Jedi
aggressive
got
by
the better
Mark
of
there. Maybe a little too aggressive. He's going to come around and try to surprise him. He's right there, too. So now we have a duel in the stone room here, but no. Mark just disengages.
Ooh, that was
some damage.
It was very well done by Mark. The way he paused in that one spot and then proceeded, knowing where Jedi was going to be, and laid him with the plasma. It was all planned out.
12-12. Been that way for about 2 minutes. There's some damage for Jedi.
Ooh.
Coming around the corner. Very aggressive move by Jediluke. Does not pay off.
Yeah, he needs to make some adjustments in some of his fusion hallway fights, but that'll come.
Oh! Gets him right back with the fusion.
Oh! Boom, boom! Another textbook from Jedi.
Indeed. I like it.
This is a good game.
13-all. It seemed like Mark was going to kind of do what he did to Jediluke in Junebug, which was take that early lead and then maybe cause Jedi to have a late game collapse. The exact opposite has happened. Jedi's come back to tie it up, and Mark has taken way too much fusion damage here. He is low and in trouble. And there's a kill. Jedi taking the lead, 14-13. Oh!
Jedi takes some plasma.
Yeah, it was.
Sometimes with the fusion, if you've been getting some kills, you kind of get drunk with a little power, and you're just flying around the level, charging it.
Yep.
You can get a little careless. Happens to me all the time.
14-all. All of a sudden, we have a pretty tense game on our hands.
Right.
Oh, man. That was
somehow
an opportunity for Mark.
I don't know how he wasn't able to finish that.
How he wasn't able to finish that was not following through there.
Right.
Ooh, oh, there's a fusion hit. Jedi looking to finish this off. Mark, too slippery.
Jedi's done a really good job of only letting one plasma hit him and not staying in that spot where the stream is going to hit you.
All eyes on Jediluke and Mark392. These two guys have been at the top of their game.
Close in fight,
no one dies. No death there, no damage even. Jedi having to play a little out of his element here, but has been doing very good.
Right.
Not letting this get out of hand. This game has now slowed down enough where it's gotten to 1 kill every 2 minutes for both pilots.
Right.
As early it was about 1 for 1. Mark finding himself in a bad position. Jedi's going to get the kill. 15-14. He'll get that plasma right away, though. So Mark
that
is
third
not
plasma.
out of this, yeah. That third plasma really makes a difference on this map.
Yep.
And gets the kill right back. That's how low Jedi was.
Right.
15
and
all.
The extra plasma is also something you see in Flea. Sometimes it's level 4 quads and other levels, so your greens are important in a lot of even one-on-one levels where, you know, you might only have that as an option.
Bit of a collision there. Both pilots taking damage. I'm not sure who's... Well, now we know who's worse for wear. Is Mark. Uses the fusion to get a 1-point lead. We have not seen a lot of those, you know, accidental pyro hugs. Oh, nice shot there.
That was a fusion hug by Mark.
Indeed. Jedi didn't even have an opportunity to try to moth to it. 3 in a row for Mark, as he is now taking the lead. 17-15, 2 points.
Man, as good as Jedi has been playing, it's got to feel tough for him to now be down 17-15.
Indeed. We'll see if he makes some kind of adjustment to get back into this. Jedi's got to be behind. Oh, I thought he was behind. Switch it over to Jedi for a little bit here. He's not calling him a lagger, he's calling him a logger. That's what it is. So Jedi needs to do something to end the bleeding. And he's really just turned on. Oh, the fusion! That was so good!
I'm surprised Mark didn't realize what was happening earlier. Jedi's gonna finish it. Yep.
Nice. And Jediluke, after being down by 2,
he's learning
tying
fusion.
it back up.
I thought he would close that one out there. He's learning how to do it.
Jedi's feeling it too. Look at all the flares. Oh, this isn't good.
That's part of his fusion game.
Taking a lot of damage with the plasma.
Ooh, nice dodge from Mark.
Yes.
All of that plasma, none of it hit.
Yeah, it was a good change-up by Jedi too. I mean, he's been flinging that fusion all over the map.
It's a great change-up. Better dodge.
All right. Switch up there, but
who will get to the other side? No.
Oh, Mark taking a bit of plasma there.
Half a ball, or 1 ball rather.
Just 1 P. He just wanted to eat 8 P. Not all the Ps.
Eat yo P.
Oh, Jedi playing Abe there. Always be escaping. Gets the heck out. Because he knew that Mark was closing in on him. Mark throwing the fusion through the doorway. Jedi just backed up the check, wasn't actually there. Oh!
What was that?
That was lasers!
Through the grate, huh?
Lasers through the grate, just barely grazing Jedi.
Ooh,
and
no.
that's not
That's
good.
Gonna be rough for Jedi.
This is not good.
Mark,
he is trapped.
Oh, gets away. Mark let him off. Oh no, he's back.
He's got the fusion.
Fighting.
He's got or not the fusion. He's got the plasma.
That was very
trying to get out of there.
Jedi.
Oh, mouse, please don't do this now.
That was gonna be Abe time.
Yeah. Mark taking some damage. Mark has got to be pretty low here. This is not a safe situation for him. I would say Mark's probably a bit lower.
Let's see.
Although,
oh, he just took some. You're definitely right now.
Mark going all the way around the map to challenge Jedi's position.
And that spot that Jedi was just camping in, that upper part of the room, is a good spot because you're not going to get hit from the hall fire, and you can kind of sentry what's happening in the level overall.
Yeah, Abe is a Jediluke philosophy. Always be escaping.
And you can hear them.
And all of a sudden, it's just gotten really quiet.
Except for energy.
Mark throwing some plasma down, but Jedi is trying to go to hunter mode here. Oh, this could be dangerous.
You don't really want to use fusion when you know the other guy's low.
Mark was caught in the doorway, and Jedi could not get the fusion to the doorway.
Yeah, he should be shooting plasma right now.
I feel that was a missed opportunity for Jedi.
One of the few times I tell him to switch out of fusion.
All right, so we've gotten to this. Jedi's controlling the rock room down there. Mark's been controlling the red room, although Mark's going to try to come around here and surprise him. And he does get the kill.
It was a really good time to do that because there was so much. You said it yourself. You know, X guy's controlling. It was an assumption. It was an established thing. Mark breaks the paradigm, gets the kill.
Indeed. And now Mark is 1 point away from victory. Jedi's going to have to pull out 2 kills now to tie it up. Although keep in mind, Mark is not particularly healthy here.
Right. So it is possible.
Jedi needs to get this first kill ASAP.
And then hunt him down for a spawn.
Oh.
Oh.
Did he?
Did that connect?
Oh, I don't know. I did not hear damage.
Very
And
close.
he's the red ship, so sparks mean nothing.
Jedi gets the plasma out, man. Finish him.
Plasma, even quads at this point. I mean, something.
Yeah. It's.
Maybe he doesn't know how low he is. That could be a thing too. Is Jedi
That's
one step closer to a loss here? Uh-oh.
Oh, the smack talk comes back.
I think we're having a suicide here. Jedi committing suicide. Bring it down to 1916. I think after that smack talk. Oh, again with the fusion.
Yeah.
Jedi keeps getting caught in that hallway.
This is a tough level to intentionally suicide.
For now.
The hell shields does Mark have? Jedi, shoot some plasma at him.
Okay, finally Mark takes a little extra damage here, but it was only level 2 lasers, or maybe 3. I couldn't tell.
It says 24.
Okay,
Jeez.
that seems pretty accurate. 'Cause there were a few kills. He's gotten the shields off of him.
Right. Okay. Forgot about that.
Jedi absolutely on the wrong end of a late game surge from Mark.
Right. But he's fought real well in Mark's home here.
Yes. This was definitely a better showing than Junebug. Did he take another hit?
I'm not sure. It might have
34, so...
partial.
So what that tells Mark is that he only needs to charge the fusion a little bit.
Or more likely he'll stick with plasma and
yeah,
use
that's
that
it
finisher.
too. He does have options. There's the plasma. Nothing hitting yet, though. Mark looking to possibly cut him off, but it was way behind there. Coming in the main room now. Jedi kind of caught, but manages to weave his way through the plasma without taking a hit. Of note, 6 minutes since his last kill on Mark.
Wow. That's an eternity.
The only time it's been longer was when it was 9-7 forever.
Right.
And at least then the score didn't change much.
I'm still confused why
more
he thinks the
plasma.
fusion's a good idea. It's been a while since he connected with it.
I think we
That's
have
one
another
thing-
suicide here. Yep, 1915. Jedi
one
looking
thing
to
I would-
extend this.
Say to people that maybe aren't quite as experienced with fusion is that sometimes you'll go on a cold streak and you need to swap out for something else, and some of that's they're getting used to the fusion and adjusting, so you got to switch them up a bit, and then you can come back to the fusion well.
That said, Mark's been going to the fusion well quite a bit here late game. That was
That
close.
connected.
It did. Oh, lots of damage for Jedi here. I think Jedi might just be looking to either get the kill or end this.
I think he's done.
Mark's probably around 20 to 30 shields, depending. There's another suicide.
No, he's not.
Jedi
He's
is
still
not
going.
giving up.
I don't know if I like all the suicide stuff at a certain point. It's like you blow your score to some degree.
All right.
No?
Gets it
Never
back.
mind.
1915. I mean, keep in mind, it was 1917 at one point.
Right.
Oops.
So.
Jedi's had to suicide 3 times.
Oops, that's half.
Just to get to the point where
he
killed
got him!
There's another kill, 1916.
Oh, but Mark
Oh,
with the
nice.
level 1. Good on the fly thinking. He wastes no time, goes straight for it. They're really putting on a show for us
Yeah,
today.
they are.
Trust
This
me.
banter's great. Oh, Mark taking a
flare.
big hit.
Was that what was that?
That was fusion, sir.
Oh.
That was purple. That was full, too. That was both shots. He had 0. Oh, so Mark, is he really that low? Oh! Oh, there's a
that
nice
hit.
Jedi thinking, oh, there's a suicide. 1915.
He's stubborn.
Mark controlling the spew, though. Or is he? Did he hit him? I couldn't hear.
If he did, it would have to be a partial.
Now, one fusion bolt defaults to 30. You usually don't get 30 damage because I mean, even holding it down for a split second will up the damage by 1 or 2.
Right.
Nice kill there by Jedi, getting Mark turned around.
Mark goes for the same move. Doesn't work this time.
Mm-hmm.
Post spawn.
And I'm pretty sure Mark would just like to get this over with, as he now should have bumped
Sure.
at 4. As he now is looking at a near 6-minute drought.
I mean, when you're sitting on 19, you're just like, okay, get it done. I want this over.
To be fair, Jedi suicided 4 times in that span.
Right.
So it's not like Mark hasn't been playing well. He just hasn't been playing well enough to one-shot him.
Right, he hasn't gotten the closeout kill. Shot. Oh, that was almost it.
Crossing 40 minutes here. I think this might even be the longest match of the season that we've had.
It's possible.
All the matches have been pretty short.
Oh, this could be it.
Oh, there it is, 2016.
Uh,
He's like, no. He was overcharging. He was looking to kill himself. Oh, Mark managing to get that kill at the very last minute. And so, Rip Firex probably can't get second at this point. Mark with 2 wins. He's got at least 26 points on the season. Firex sitting on 13 at the moment. So, getting 13 points in 2 games, probably not going to happen. So with that said, we're going to get into the 3rd round as soon as that gets reported. Very good game. That was not just entertaining, but just I mean, there were times where there was a lot of action. There's times when there was a lot of strategy going on.
if they were hurting because of not feeling their full selves, you couldn't tell. I mean, it was an exciting game. It was high level. It was good.
Yep. We have no buys this round because Entropy has joined. We're up to 8. So let's see. As soon as we are able to generate the round, we will. Waiting on Jediluke to report. He may not know how to report. Yeah, even with that win, it's going to be unlikely for Mark to get up to
Point level.
the point level he needs to pass Jediluke. He was trailing by 12 going into this. Jedi says, you owe me my home big time. Well, it's going to be next week. Or not next
2
week.
weeks.
Well, I mean, I imagine there's going to be next week for them, too.
Yeah. Right.
But as far as the Observatory goes, in 2 weeks' time, should they both make the finals, they'll get a chance in each other's home. So it'll be pretty neat.
Right.
That was a gift from Dracona, Birdshine.
I just want to let everyone know, in a for fun game, Melvin just beat Cyrus, 2018.
Those two play
Just
close.
sure.
They are common opponents and can occasionally cause the other some grief. So, Mark with 2 points, Jedi with 1, Fireworks with 1. That means that only the top 3 pilots have gotten points so far. I imagine with Cyrus joining, that will allow him to get some points, but we're also going to have some matches against pilots that haven't played each other today.
Right.
So, quality companion cube. And the turret, too. There's the turret up there. Don't forget that. So we're just waiting on the bot to finish this. I really need to just make that 1 minute instead of 2.
Make what, 1 minute?
The time between them reporting the match and it being closing the channel.
Right.
Jediluke rage quit due to Cyrus entering tournament.
It's understandable.
I mean, Jediluke might have to play Cyrus at some point. It might even be this round. It is possible that those two get paired up this round, but we'll see. So, but yeah, we'll have a lot of players without wins so far playing each other too. It's gonna be pretty good. There it is. Okay, let's go ahead and generate round number 3. We have Mark and Firix, Jediluke and Cyrus, Code and Maestro, Entropy and Lee. Cyrus says, Luke, fuck yeah. Cyrus is ready. Jedi is ready.
Was it at least...
What's that?
Wait, is it Cyrus's home also?
Checking. Crimson Ascender Flea.
No,
Jedi.
I mean, like, does Jedi have to play Cyrus's home?
Yes, Crimson Ascender Flea.
That feels a little bit like BS for Jedi.
I think it's hilarious. Mark, having to play on one of Firix's levels, he's choosing Ping Pong out of the 3 of those.
Nice.
Code Maestro, that's going to be Logic, Neptune, or Ascend, which was one of Code's levels there. I wouldn't mind seeing a Neptune game. That'd be different. And Lee, having to play in Contessa, Hummins, or Rusty. And it's going to be Rusty
Interesting
out of
choice.
that. Entropy upset that he doesn't get Contessa. Lee says B is hacked. All right, so I think of these I want to watch. I want to watch the Ascend match, Jedi and Cyrus. And you know, Jedi is coming into this game with a chip on his shoulder.
Is he now?
I would not want to play Cyrus right now.
Oh,
I would not want to be Cyrus. Yes.
Oh, the same thing I'd say about that is, though, I thought, given that it was Mark's home, Jedi's showing was very good. He got all the way up to
Jedi's showing was
17.
amazing. Yes.
He was threatening to win. I mean, I feel like, you know, he's probably feeling pretty confident right now, since that's an improvement for him. Although Mark isn't feeling well, I still think we saw some improvement with the fusion and stuff like that that Jedi's been working on. It's impressive.
We saw a lot
Of course,
of
Mark
good
is
things
also impressive in that level.
Jedi versus Aho. Or is that A-hole? I can't tell because there's ellipsis.
It's a-hole.
Cyrus says, I'm so rusty, he's going to wreck me and no sleep. Well, I won't tell Cyrus what I know.
Cyrus also said something about his sensitivity in chat. Not sure what that was about.
Yeah, Cyrus can be sensitive sometimes.
I was thinking mouse sensitivity, but sure.
Ping pong game's going, just waiting for Cyrus to join the Ascend game. And you know, the funny thing about this Ascend game is that the way that the bot works, if you come in with 0 points, typically you play someone with 0 points. But since we had an odd number of people with 0 points, someone had to play someone with 1 point.
Right.
And seeing a Jedi get Cyrus was... this is good. This is a good thing.
Yep. And they're off. Is there one of them's flying?
What's that? Yeah, they're both
They're
flying.
going.
Yeah, they're going. Cyrus is just being patient. Oh, Vulcan's in this game, right? Oh,
yeah,
there's smart
that's why the last
missiles.
match.
Wait, there's missiles.
That's
What
why
are
the last
these?
game was so fun to watch. That's why I was like, "What a great game! Like, this is so awesome."
It was good. It was definitely a change of pace from what we normally see, and
Yeah.
some of those kills were just fantastic.
I just love a primary-based game, and so that was just a joy for me to watch.
Oh, Cyrus getting some damage on Jediluke there as he just kind of weasels his way out of that one. But he'll get a kill back, 1-1. Wireless.
Beats him to the corner. No, he got beaten to the corner easy on that one.
Because of wireless, of course. Actually, if anything, Cyrus got there even before that.
Yeah.
So yeah, can't blame wireless on that one. 1-1.
Yeah, he beat him to the spot. That's what I thought.
Cyrus takes some flare damage.
Jedi's boisterous today with the flares and fusion.
Yes.
Who would have known that he's not feeling that well?
Jedi's in. It's probably because he's not feeling well.
That's probably why.
2-1. Feeling a little overconfident, taking some extra risks maybe he normally wouldn't. He's definitely not where He's definitely not in the spot he was in the Maestro game where he was like that smart missile kill that Maestro had on him was very untypical. Un-Jediluke. Very much.
He's usually very technical. He's not going to give up free kills like a random smart, like one smart, you know?
Yes. It's something we say a lot about him, too, is that one smart's not going to kill him. Well, today it did.
Yeah.
Oh, nice fusion hit.
That's what he says to everybody. One smart, you think that was going to kill me?
Maybe when Jedi's at that 100%. Cyrus backing
What
right into
the?
that.
What? That was a self-inflicted wound from Cyrus.
3-1.
4-star.
Well, I don't know if he realized it was behind him, but he should have at least heard the lock sound and know something was up.
Right.
And with Jediluke literally being across the map, the last thing he's probably expecting is a
Something
smart from behind him, yeah.
That does get everybody from time to time.
Was that intentional?
I
2 to
don't
1.
think so.
Jedi
I don't know.
overcharging the fusion for a suicide.
It's possible. I was watching him, it didn't seem like it was, but it really could have been.
Someone's asking what did Mark and Jediluke come down with. Melvin says lagaloditis. No, that was hardly a lag fest between those two. It was a very good match.
Jedi came down with having to clean the house with a wife-itis, which gives you a migraine, and Mark is
Mark has bucketitis.
stomach. Is what?
Bucketitis.
I see. That's a good way to put it.
Yes.
Stomach issues.
Yes. Jedi playing a very slow and meticulous game against Cyrus. She kind of has to do the
shocker.
way that Cyrus plays. Cyrus likes these short camps.
Cyrus is but a mirror of Jedi.
I wouldn't say that.
It's not exactly a mirror, but they're pretty close when you play them, in terms of how they play.
One of the things that really stands out about Cyrus's game is, especially when he gets to the point where he doesn't really know how to handle his opponent, he'll just camp.
Right.
We see that.
He is
a lot.
more campy than
Very
Jedi.
more,
That's true.
Very much more. Now, as far as like the Vulcan play goes, that's fine. Smarts, I think Jedi has a slight advantage. Cyrus has shown that he can play that game.
Advantages all over the place. I was, comparing styles.
And of course, the last time we saw these two play, it was an epic 2-point match in the finals
Right.
tournament, where it literally
Nicely
came
done.
down to the last 2 kills.
Jedi takes kind of a lazy homer there.
But has a
Thinking his
3-1
kill
lead.
was over. Right. Cyrus shooting fusion. See if he comes to his senses, or...
It's like Cyrus shooting fusion, your first reaction is, how cute.
That's how it used to be with Jedi. You used to laugh,
Yes. Used to laugh about Jedi's fusion, and then you see him...
No more laughing.
Yes.
No more laughing.
I remember back to his game against Lothar Bot last season.
That was a turning point when you started to really see it. I had seen it before, but not in a
like that, no.
one-on-one game where he was applying it. For a while, he was messing around the free-for-alls with me, practicing it. But when I watched him, his one-on-ones observing, he wasn't using it, and then nice.
That was just an unfortunate series of events for Cyrus there. As Cyrus just kind of took a floater and then just happened to be going through a hallway, and there's some fusion. Jedi camping in the energy center.
I was watching Jedi, and it seemed like he planned that shot to me, so I thought it was a good shot.
Yeah, he may have, but I probably would not have killed him unless he took that floater.
Yeah, sure.
And Cyrus kind of out of sorts here. Hasn't really been able to generate a whole lot of offense.
You're not getting anything going. You almost wonder, did playing Mark get him in the right mode to really stomp on people?
Maybe the aspirin's kicking in. Who knows? Some plasma hits there from Cyrus. And what's that? What are these blueberries? Those are in the game?
It's surprising how little spread we've seen so far.
Yes.
Oh, Cyrus in a tough spot. Good trap from Jedi. 5-2.
Oh, Cyrus just
in your face.
Nice. 5-3. Jediluke was just setting up the mines, and all of a sudden he has a face full of Cyrus. Melvin pointed out, you're talking about that Cyrus is a mirror of Jediluke. Melvin says it's a one of those mirrors at the funhouse, maybe.
That's a good way to put it. It's nice to have Melvin around.
Is Melvin going to be in Louisiana next week?
I don't know.
All right, Jediluke, Cyrus. Jedi, nice waiting out those smarts there. And Jedi, thought he had Cyrus where he wanted him, but Cyrus doubled back. Didn't quite work out.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, that's not a kill for either.
No.
Run each other in the face and don't.
Cyrus taking a homer that we didn't see happen.
Yeah, it would look like it was about to hit the wall or a block, and then it must have just jumped and gotten him.
And then what started as a really good start for Jediluke, Cyrus making a good effort at this comeback here, 5-4.
Yeah. A level like Ascend, you will see some swings because of all the single wide can lead to bam bam.
6-4 now. Oh, that was Ernie saying that. They're both red. Hard to tell them apart. And they both have exactly the same number of characters in their name. It's really hard to tell the two apart.
Who are you talking about?
Melvin and Ernie in chat.
Okay.
Their Twitch handles are both red and 11 characters long.
Gotcha. And Jedi with this nice Vulcan surprise.
Looking for the fusion kill, even taking a little overcharge damage. But
aggressive here. I like it. When Cyrus doesn't have his premier weapon, the Vulcan, you up the aggression factor.
Cyrus!
Did that connect?
No, but I mean, just what he was doing there.
Oh, the camping. That was actually a good idea.
Because Jediluke was in that room, and
right.
Cyrus knew it.
It wasn't a bad idea. This didn't work out. Ooh, that was a big hit.
Oh, Jedi taking
and
fusion.
Returned. It's always embarrassing when Cyrus hits you.
Gets a fusion kill. Let that sink in.
Yeah.
Jedi having a little trouble over in that corner. Let's see what Cyrus is up to here. He is not playing this too poorly. Oh, well, 1 for 1. Wireless.
Even though he died.
Well, Jedi with a quick one there, 9-6. Oh, and
there's
Cyrus coming back a little too quickly there and taking some fusion he probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, you really have to be careful in single wide areas on spawn because it's so easy to just fill it with shots or smarts or homers.
Cyrus is trying to
thinks
Jedi
he's hiding. Yeah, I saw him.
Jedi coming around that curve tunnel, but Cyrus with a quick camp here. All right. Cyrus sees where he is. Now they see each other. Dodging the smart, no problem. Jedi taking some extra damage there. And
nice.
The fusion.
Like it. Jedi and I have been discussing a little bit about Cyrus, and we've agreed that he's kind of weak to fusion. So I think that's why we're maybe seeing a little bit more.
Very possible. Cyrus has been one to admit a fusion, not just him using it, but having to play against it. Ton of damage on Jedi there.
Yeah, well, one thing you got to think about is they've played, a lot of times, and the more they played, Cyrus started to, score went up. They've played so many times. You throw the sort of paradigm that you two have set up, a loop. When one of them changes, starts using fusion. Not expecting that. Not used to it.
All right. A little bit of damage both ways, looks like. The damage you just heard on Cyrus was a flare.
awesome.
So 2 flares connecting for Jediluke. His accuracy going up slightly with that weapon. That'd be something I'd do in Descent 3 against certain opponents. If I see their ship sparking crazy, I'd try to get the kill with the flare, so just so I could see the kill message.
Oh, what is it? I forget.
It was something like the flare ignites the gas leak in their ship.
Oh, right. No, like that.
Yes. Cyrus
10-8.
getting the kill there, 10-8. Taking a
That was a
while to
little-
close that out,
Yeah.
but nonetheless doing so without taking a death.
I feel like Cyrus is successfully slowing it down a little bit.
Trying to get Jedi in a bad spot here, but it's Cyrus that's going to take a bit of damage on the way out, dodging that Homer. You should hear that. Yeah, nothing doing there. Oh, little bit of surprise spread from Cyrus there. Now we're seeing plasma from Jedi.
Is he okay?
Is he okay? Well, it's going to be the Quad Force taking out Cyrus. So
Nicely
11-8. Jedi having a
Oh!
okay
that
run
was
there, just missed.
millimeters.
And now Cyrus with the camp. I especially think in the second half of the game we're going to see a lot of that from him. It's almost tradition. Jedi, we'll see where that's coming from, and depending on what Cyrus sees here. Just taking a few pot shots and running away. Almost seems like death by 1,000 cuts, but in order to do that, you actually have to cut your opponent. And what Cyrus is doing is more, I don't know, it's kind of like defensive play.
Yeah.
Oh, Jediluke!
Oh, love it. He looked for him in that spot.
Either that or he turned off wall vision for a second.
Yeah, I haven't seen Cyrus for a while. It's one of those things you start going,
Yep.
That's why camping too long can be bad at times.
Yep. He's not
Not
really
lighting
camping,
our
but he's
heads up.
definitely been hanging out in the same part of the map.
Right.
Oh, Jedi. Oh. Cyrus gonna have to move from that.
Nicely done.
Nice, Jedi. Yes.
Didn't get the kill, but was very well executed to get damage.
Oh. Cyrus says, here, have Homer. Pops him in the face 11-9. Definitely not what Jedi was expecting at that point. But Jedi definitely having the lead. Almost, it feels like he's got kind of the momentum. He just doesn't
Right,
want to let Cyrus play this game better than he has been up to this point. But Cyrus is just trying to play defensively and run away.
Right. It's
Jedi's
one
got
of
to
those things
avoid
where-
chasing him down too
Nice.
much. That's a nice kill.
True.
There he cut him off, which was very nice. That's the kind of
That
thing
was
he
nice.
needs to do.
Agreed.
So Cyrus now trying to sneak into this room, I guess, to pick up a weapon.
He
He's
got
got what
something,
he
didn't he?
wants. Oh yeah, you know what he got.
Oh, okay.
There's the buzzsaw. He does take some damage though. Thank Morphod for that.
For what?
The buzzsaw for Cyrus.
Oh, okay. I always think of it a buzzing bee.
Buzzsaw Louie is the name he gave him. 12-10. I wonder if we're going to get a land score report from
I think we
Jedi
are. I
after
don't know
this
how
game.
Jedi missed on that one. Seemed like something should hit there.
Oh, trying to corner Cyrus here. Somehow weasels his way out. Oh, they both pass each other. Jedi's up too. Ooh, Cyrus trying to get in that tunnel, being a little brave.
Peekaboo. Battle of Wits. Jedi now knows, not smart explosion, where Cyrus is.
Yep. Jedi
Somewhere in
trying
that
to
room.
sneak up on him. Oh, he sees him. That was not good for Cyrus.
Nah.
Good kill.
Well done, Jedi.
13-10. Jedi has no clue where he is right now. Oh, now he sees him. Cyrus trying to cut off Jedi there. Couldn't quite get it done. Trying to fight his way out with fusion. Yeah, this is an opportunity for Cyrus here. He's got him trapped down the energy center. Looks like he's just gonna let him go.
Jedi is really good at that, but I agree. Should try to finish him there. Although Cyrus might just have done that, played that game out too many times.
Ooh. Cyrus,
Nice shot,
wrong
Jedi.
place, wrong time. There's the fusion.
Connected.
Cyrus with the level 1, so Jedi's just trying to chase him down here. Let's see, if he gets out of this, I'm going to use the weasel word again. Cyrus feels like a weasel in this game.
I was about to say Jedi should switch, and then he did. I would have liked to see spread or
There we
faster,
go.
but he gets the kill. Well done.
Can't weasel his way out of that quad fight. Oh, very quickly picking up the spread fire and kind of catching Jedi a little off guard there. But Jedi does have a 5-point lead right now. That's 3 in a row now.
It
Kinda
seems
snuck
like he's
up on
very
us.
comfortable
Yes.
at this point. The reason I suggested spread instead of the quad is that they're so similar to the fusion. If he wants more of a contrast, that would provide it.
Yep. Oh, Jedi's chasing him here.
Oh, I don't know.
Cyrus not expecting it, but the aim was just not there for Jedi.
Right, he just blew that opportunity.
Oh man, Jedi's kind of figuring out where Cyrus is going, but just can't connect with anything. I almost feel like that's how Cyrus wins this, is that if Jedi stops taking advantage of the opportunities that he's given. Oh, that wasn't intended at all.
No, it wasn't. Ooh, rough
Yeah,
sequence.
rough start. Cyrus getting a bit of an advantage there. Oh, and more, just chasing him down. Good aggressive play by Cyrus, knowing that Jedi doesn't have much.
I thought a Jedi was able to get the fusion, but apparently not.
Oh, fusion is right there.
You have to like really get close to the stuff to pick him up now. Really beyond that fusion cannon or whatever.
Oh, Cyrus kind of a little clumsy getting out of that room, but it works. Just kind of face planted that wall.
Almost 4:30
There we
since
go.
Cyrus' last kill.
Yep. To be fair, there was a suicide in there.
Yeah.
Just dumping mines all over that room. And Jedi with a missile advantage now, too. That's gonna put Cyrus in deep here, unless he can manage to get a good shot here. Ooh, just getting out of there. This little strategy of firing the missile and then firing the fusion
Oh yeah.
while he's
Be
charging
very
it.
effective.
Yes.
You also get a chance to see how they're going to react or what they're going to do with the missile, and then your fusion shot can be directed that way.
Mark392 taking out Firex 20-10.
Good showing from Firex.
Yes.
What are they playing?
They were playing ping pong.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's more of a dogfight now.
Maestro winning 20-4 over Code and Neptune.
Single cube dodge from Cyrus in that tunnel. Well done.
Oh.
Good aim there
Cyrus
for the
getting
kill.
Kill there. 15-11. Cyrus just kind of hanging out in that tunnel.
Oh, a little too long.
Yes.
That counter in your head has to go off a
Yes.
little faster.
Always nice to have your opponent in your sights facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
Cyrus just kind of hanging out there. This could be a problem for Cyrus. Yeah.
And
Takes
it
that
is.
smart. Oh. Cyrus able to get out of that. And return damage too. Oh, that was so good.
Cyrus is looking very weak against Fusion.
Yep.
And Jedi
Cyrus,
is making it
yep.
work.
Cyrus bringing out the hate. You can see that this game's kind of falling apart for Cyrus after being relatively close for the first half. Second half has been...
Purple City.
Yes. A lot of Jediluke. He gets him with a concussion there. It's 18-11. Oh,
I love it.
This ending is so good.
I'm telling you, Cyrus is weak against Fusion. Everyone else listen, you want to beat Cyrus, charge the purple.
Yep. Cyrus
Sandwich
just sitting
here for
there.
Cyrus.
There we go. Another fusion hit from Jedi.
Wow. And Jedi's was really, I feel like he's figured with the fusion is he's patient when he shoots it, when he has the right spot to connect.
Right. Corner.
And
Jedi's
20 to
gonna finish
11.
it off with a 5-kill streak. Cyrus, of note, since the 17-minute mark, had only got 1 kill.
Ooh, ouch.
That
How many
hurts.
minutes to go?
That was like about 10
Go.
minutes worth.
Gotcha.
Alright, so I'm just trying to figure out now what's going on with the Entropy League game. That game apparently is done, but has not been reported. Looks like Entropy won at 20 to 11. So, a couple 20 to 11 games this round. And through 3, let's see. So, Mark's got the 3 points. Maestro picking up a point. That's very important for him, too, because he was kind of on the low side of things. He still is going to have a little bit of a tough time getting into it, especially if he has to play Jedi this round, which is possible. Oh, no, he already played Jedi, didn't he? Yeah, because he played him in X5, so that's probably going to be him and... Oh, God, it could be him and Mark. Maestro may have to play Mark this round. That would kind of suck for him. But that is possible, just because there are no other people that Mark have not played with more than 1 point. Oh, Entropy's going to have a point. so we could get entropy. So we'll see. As soon as the scores all resolve, we'll be able to run the next round. I've got a bunch of pings here. What's going on here? Code's gonna be back in a few minutes. Entropy's reported. Okay, so that one's good. And then Jedi just has to confirm. Jedi says, "Here the excuses come. Is a headache the reason why you haven't hit confirm yet?" There it goes.
Seems to be a trend with him lately.
Yeah, I like teasing him for that. He's done that since the beginning, pretty much.
Yeah.
I just noticed my little thing in the bottom left. I have not updated that the entire time. I'm just gonna turn that off. Kill it.
I gotta say, this new camera looking good.
Yeah, it's different. It's got more of a wider lens, which shows too much of this side, I guess. So you can see all the junk I have over there. It's kind of funny, but yeah, it's a much better camera. It's Logitech. I think it's a 930C or something like that. The old one I had was something called Rock Soul. I hadn't even heard of it. 30 FPS, better than the 15 I had before. So it's really good. I like it. Okay, so Jedi's going to get a point up here. Entropy's going to get a point up here. Mark, if I had to guess, it's probably going to give him entropy. Because I would imagine that entropy's got the slightly higher...
You should just rig it so that Mark plays Cyrus.
Mark plays Cyrus?
Yeah.
That would be nice.
That's what I want to watch.
Jedi wants Mark in my home. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Mark has won both games, but to be fair, they've both been in Mark's home.
Right.
But like I said, I mean, yeah, pretty much what happens today, as long as neither of those two pilots lose to anyone else, their ranks are pretty much stuck 1 and 2.
Right.
It's everyone else. I mean, there was such a huge logjam in the middle of the pack. If the season were to have ended last after the second qualifier, we would have had a 6-way anarchy to determine 2 spots for the finals, not just 1. So yeah, that could have been pretty interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and generate this final round. This will be the final round of the qualifier. And just keep in mind, the next Observatory is not next week, it's the following week. Although I will be doing Observatory things throughout next week. In fact, there'll probably be a lot of Descent-related streaming next week. So check that out. Mark and Entropy, Jediluke and Code, Fyrix and Lee. It did not generate the 4th. Did someone withdraw? I think someone withdrew.
Cyrus withdrew.
Cyrus. Aw, Cyrus. Aw. So that means that Maestro is going to get the bye this round. So let's see. So Mark and Entropy, Jedi Code, Fyrix Lee. I think we're going to go for Fyrix Lee this round. Check that out.
Sure.
Interesting that Jedi gets Code. That seems wrong to me. I almost feel like Jedi should get either... He should probably get Entropy. I don't know... Because Jedi's already played Mark, so I can't play him. He's already played...
You might have played Entropy before?
I'm thinking what it is that if Jedi were to play Entropy, then we wouldn't have valid matchups for the other players. Which is probably what happens.
Oh, okay.
That's usually what happens when that happens. So Mark Entropy, they're going to be playing in Forte, no missiles. Code will be getting one of Jediluke's homes. Hasn't picked one yet. And we're going to go to G.I. Jane's Playground for Fyrix and Lee.
All right.
And that'll be the one we observe here.
I'm going to run to the loo. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Entropy actually chomping at the bit to play in Forte no missiles, especially against Mark. So pretty cool. We'll see how he does in there. As we wait for the games to come up. Yeah, so if you don't know what's going on next week, Jediluke is hosting a LAN over in Louisiana. Right now, I think there's, I know Trachona and Lothar going, myself, Morphod Lady Silver, that's 5. Of course, Jedi's going to be there. I think the B brothers are all going to be there. Mark's going to that one, so I mean we're gonna have probably about a dozen people there. I don't know who else is all going, but it's gonna be pretty good. Zero, that's right. Forgot about Zero. B2AF is going. That'll be cool. The question is C2AF going. Of course, that's what we use for code. Let's see what's going on here. I do believe that Firex is going to have to host this as well. Let's see what's going on here. Something weird's up in chat.
Yeah.
So I think Firex is going to be putting up the game here. We also have the other game hasn't started. I don't think Code has picked a level yet. Okay, so G.I. Jane's is up. I'm gonna follow Firex here while we start. Code has disappeared.
It's gonna be a throwdown between two rivals, friendly
Hey, Firex getting the first one. 1-0.
but intense.
Did Code say he was AFK or something? I'm trying to find out why he's. Oh, he said be right back 5 minutes. It's been 10.
Oh, Lee with the level 2s.
Lee not afraid to use lasers at all. Alright.
And at 1-on-1, we're seeing a lot of back and forth fire, long distance.
Oops. Let me hit the right thing here. Okay, there we go. Just go ahead and watch this now. Okay, so We saw a little bit of this map last week as well, I think. Was it these?
Yep.
Was it these two as well?
It might have been. I'm not sure. Or at least Lee was probably involved.
Yeah, if Lee, yeah. That's one of his levels. Fire kill there 2-1, and instantly covering him with Vulcan.
And for people used to laggy Fyrex and Lee, since we're located in the United States, most of us, Fyrex and Lee have got a low ping. They're both in Europe, so it's a very high quality match.
Yes. Although I don't know if you can say Lee's in Europe anymore with Brexit and all.
Oh. Yeah, but Lee voted to remain.
Well, there you go. Lee's still feeling the European love.
Yeah. 3-2. Ooh, nice aggression.
Yes. Mark's just waiting in that corner there. We got a plasma war going on. Oh, Lee with a nice switch there. Catching Firex a bit off guard, getting a little damage. And now Fusion. Firex, though, he's you know, we don't often see a whole lot of Vulcan from Firex, but when it connects...
Well, on this
why not
lower
use it?
ping,
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a lot of the reason why we don't see it as much from Fyrex and Lee, is they're often shooting at 180.
Oh, Lee having to dodge those homers. Does so all right. Does Firex hear that? I think Firex heard something and kind of let off a smart missile, and then he just ends up running into Lee in the corner. So 4-3, definitely a close game.
Yep. There's a lot of dogfighting between them. It's fun.
Indeed.
Oh, Fyrex has got the angle, and
There he goes. Finishes him off.
Lee is keeping quiet here. Smart missile in front of him.
Right.
Ooh.
Let's follow Lee a bit. See how Lee responds to this.
Yeah, the problem with pausing in that spot if you're Lee is that when you don't hear your opponent in such a small level initially, they'll come searching for you. Wasn't a lot of exit options for him.
Parks again getting a little bit of Vulcan damage here. Not a whole lot. A bit of fusion war, but Firex going to switch here. Switches over to Vulcan, and that Vulcan switch has been working out for him a lot. Even if it is just like one here and there, that's death from 1,000 cuts.
For sure.
Is Lee going to chase him down here? He does not. Firex was expecting it. So smart move from Lee to not go ahead and play in that tunnel. Ooh, couldn't quite chase down Firex here.
Yeah, Fyrex used the corner to his advantage. Lee didn't shoot into it.
And there's the 1,000th cut. Firex takes 6-3 lead. Oh, aggression from Lee. Very nice, too. He's got quads, so Firex does have to back off here.
Oh, nice
except
shot.
the fusion. Very good job by Firex to identify that the aggression was coming and switch to a weapon that would just pretty much
neutralize.
Kill that. Yeah, killed Lee pretty nicely. There we go. We got some quads from Lee. As Firex making a bit too aggressive of a move. Oh,
Landed. Both of those landed.
So Firex hurting here. Oh, Lee tried to finish him off, but it got under the ship.
It was a reasonable idea. It's just Fyrex had the execution on his side on that time.
Yep, 8-4. So 2 for 1 for Firex so far.
That lands.
You get one there, 8-5. Oh. Be careful, Lee. Oh, Firex wasn't prepared for that. And fortunately, Lee's aim was a bit off, but Lee was executing a little better. He could have gotten some free damage there. Still gets a kill, 8-6, so he's closing the gap.
And Firex gets killed doing his barrel roll.
Yes.
It'll be tough to survive doing this.
Oh, stray missile taking out Lee, 9-6.
Literally throwing down now.
Yes.
Nicely done by Lee.
That was 9-7.
Spread. And good aggression here. Chase him down. Finish. Oh! Well. That didn't hit fast. The upside of being aggressive there is that if you get the kill there, great. If you die, now the weapons are separated and you'll easily pick up your own weapon. So it was a good, gamble there to try to get some damage off Firex. Worth it.
Oh, nice fusion. Firex trying to respond with the spread fire, but taking a little bit of lasers for his trouble.
Would have liked to see some Vulcan there from Lee in that spot instead of fusion. It was too slow of a weapon.
Oh, that was a nice shot. 10
just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, taking out Firex, and it was looking like this was going to be all Firex for it, but Lee's making a case for a nice comeback.
It's a good adjustments from Lee.
Yes. But you're mentioning Vulcan. Has Lee even used the Vulcan all game?
I haven't been seeing that, and you really have to have that going as part of your game in the retro era. That's a real important weapon. But, wow,
Firex
Lee.
courting down the hallway, not seeing Lee, and Lee gets 2 shots off before Firex can even react. And this is
the
just
same.
Look at this.
Oof.
Lee's got Firex's number here.
I've said before, Lee's got some good fusion. I want to see it. We're seeing it. Firex, though, is the one to come out on top in that kind of awkward corner confrontation.
Yes.
Oh, Lee's aim is just suddenly locked in.
Yeah, it's on a completely different level, and it's now a 1-point game as a result.
Right. It definitely seems like the flow of the game is on Lee's side right now. Momentum.
Get him in the corner, and now he's got the lead, 12-11. Oh, but there, Firex getting him right back. Won some concussions.
I would say that that's a second good use of level 1s from Firex. That that aim. Because a lot of people just chuck it, when they spawn, and you can actually get kills.
And Firex taking out Lee there, regaining the lead, 13-12.
Good quads.
Oh, Lee avoiding those quads.
Good behind the back adjustment where you can't see the shots coming, but you can kind of see the ones that just went by you and estimate where the ones behind you are.
So now Firex going with the quads here. I think the name of the game for Firex right now is to be a lot more patient than he has been in the last few minutes.
I agree. The faster paced game is favoring Lee, and if Firex would get that Vulcan out, he might be, and doing the longer range type stuff, I think that's going to be more to his advantage. It's not the type of descent that I prefer, but it is very effective.
Oh, there we go. A little more damage, and Firex seems to be settling back into this game.
And Lee's got the Vulcan
there we
out.
go. Lee switching to the Vulcan, getting some damage there. But Firex is going to get the kill. 3 in a row for Firex, 14-12.
We've seen a little bit of an adjustment here. Instead of the quick that was getting him killed, it's a little bit more spread out.
Yes.
In terms of time. And more Vulcan.
Lee getting some damage here, though, with the plasma.
We're seeing a cornucopia of weapons from Firex. I like it. Switching really can mess with people's dodging and put them into a different movement paradigm, allowing you to get damage.
Down the long hallway, Lee gonna get the kill there. 14-13.
And he used that drop down spot as a way to protect himself. It was well done.
And now going in for a kind of an aggressive move there, but switches to fusion. He's like, all right, I got a kill on him that wasn't with fusion. Maybe he's not ready for it. Ooh, that does hit. Firex has to avoid mothing to the third shot. So Firex in a bit of hurt. He's just going to back off.
And this is where, again, would lead us.
Oh!
Yeah, double D. I was going to say I would like to see a Vulcan or a spread. So you get them low on the fusion.
15-14. Another close game here.
Yep.
You can see Firex had a lead for a while, but Lee managed to close it pretty good. Well, this is not a spot Firex wants to be in, although he does get some damage onto Lee. Lee retreats for some missiles, and that's... If he can prevent him from getting to the weapons...
Oh!
Ooh.
Those were his opportunity spots, that Firex in that corner, and he swung and woofed on that time.
So Firex has the weapons now, so not as good of a position.
Actually, the fusion from Lee.
Taking some Vulcan damage there. Kind of hard to tell if the Homer hit. Oh, jeez. Firex sits on Lee and gets some Vulcan damage out. Firex taking the tunnel. Lee's right there, though. Oh, man! Nice job, Firex, getting that kill.
Yeah.
Gives them a 2-point lead, 16-14 on the unexpected sneak up. And Firex...
Just gotta let Lee get the weapons.
Right? A lot of spread fire, but nothing happened from it. Lee's kind of lost his momentum here, but it's still a close game. It's definitely within reach if he can make another adjustment. Maybe stop Firex from doing this kind of thing. It's a long distance. There he goes. That's what he needs. The spread fire is the right weapon for him there.
I agree.
Closing within one.
Seems to be a little bit...
Ooh.
Yeah.
Trying to close this with the fusion. That didn't work.
So I think he should have been camping the spew. And when it explodes in the dog room, that's a good time to camp it.
Firex with that spread fire, keeping Lee in that corner. Lee does have the Vulcan, though, is trying to fight his way out of a bad situation with it. Lee sticking around maybe a bit too long there.
Yeah, and when you think about which weapon you have, Vulcan's more for distance, and the distance there was too close. It was actually a spot where Firex could have swooped in with more aggression. It's being a little standoffy, which I think favors Firex finishing it.
Especially where Firex is right now. There's really no way for Lee to get to where he is without getting in range of Vulcan shot. But he did. Oh, nice kill by Firex there, getting up close and personal.
Yeah, room entrance can be costly to your damage.
Oh, Lee just gets wrecked.
He needs to pick something up. Go get something. There you go.
I'm surprised Lee's alive right now. Firex looking to finish it off, but nothing connecting. Oh, Lee getting him in the tunnel.
Done.
Kind of a little revenge for earlier.
It's kind of a spot where I would actually have left the spew. You heard him spawn very close to you. Just go hunt him down.
So So Lee trails by 2 late, getting some nice damage on Firex. That could give him a window into possibly completing this comeback. Oh, but Firex for the long distance lasers.
Now it's going to be tough now.
Yeah, 3 points.
18-17 is what he needed.
Entropy pulling up 9 on Mark. Not
Wow.
bad. Not bad at all.
What did they play?
Forte, no misses.
Wow. That's a lot.
Lee trying to see where Firex is.
I've noticed that they've been kind of ignoring the missiles. Not fully ignoring them, but
Not going
if you
all the
say
way.
yeah, and that happens sometimes in these 2 and 2 levels. You just get so hung on the primaries, but still pretty integral.
Uh-oh, Lee getting behind Firex here. That's an
If he
opening.
just been an ounce more patient there.
Yes. And now Firex
It's
gets
hard
some
not to
return damage. And,
shoot when you see the ship.
yep. Lee's got to be pretty low here. Oh, sticking to the hallway. I wasn't expecting that. He switches to lasers. Firex now going through that center tunnel. Lee's going to see him there, but it's going to be Firex getting some damage.
Yeah, you can actually do that in that center tunnel, and you also get the missiles typically, so it's a reasonable place to go. Typically, we see more action in and out of that.
Yes.
Someone is playing this level.
Firex may be out of Vulcan here. Alright. Lee trying to chase him down here. Does see him, but Firex quickly turning the corner! The fusion gets him!
The opportunity for Lee.
Yes.
Can we get make it 18?
And there's some plasma damage. Lee trying to come back
Run to
here.
the spot, Lee. Run to the spot. Yep.
Oh, nice hit. It was
Oh.
only half, but it was a
There
hit.
you go. Good switch to another weapon after the hit.
Now coming around the other way. Firex not expecting this.
Good
He's
spot
able
for
to
spread
retreat in
Vulcan.
time.
I feel like Lee needs to use plasma a bit less.
Is Firex going to see this? I don't know. Firex sitting up in that corner.
Do they even know about each other?
Oh, Firex coming around. Oh, Lee is in trouble.
And
He's not out of Vulcan. But Lee not taking all that damage. Lee was trying to
risky
make a
move.
maneuver up through that tunnel. I think he aborted when he opened the secret, and that's going to be it.
That'll do it.
Firex,
What good game between those two.
very good game. Lee with a nice mid-game surge to keep
Yes,
this
that was
close.
fun to watch.
And Firex just ending up pulling away, just making the better adjustments. So, yeah, fantastic game. We still have... no, we don't. Jediluke completes the shutout, 20-0 over code. Ooh.
Match.
So, that's going to do it, actually.
Yep.
So, we're going to end up with Mark on 4 points, undefeated so far this season, 8-0. Jediluke's going to have 3 points. He'll finish out the season, I believe, 10-2. Well, those 2 losses only to Mark. Entropy with a win. Maestro with a win. Firex going to get a second win here. That's going to be everyone with points. As far as the season goes, I can't tell exactly where everyone's going to end up. Obviously, Jediluke and Mark are going to be 1 and 2. Firex with his pair of points, he's going to have that solid hold on 3. Lee did not get a win today, so he's not going to pass Cyrus. So let's see who else got a win on here. It was Maestro and Entropy both getting a win. That's going to put those guys both up to, I believe, 6 points. Who did Entropy beat? Depends on who he beat.
I'm not sure.
He beat... I know he won a game. Where is it? He beat Lee. Okay, so Lee didn't have any points, and Maestro beat Code. So, so those two, they're just going to get 3 points. They're not going to get any bonus points. So that's going to sit them with 6 points. That means Sirius, Melvin, and Lee all are sitting on 7 points. And what this is probably going to mean is we're going to have potentially a 5-way anarchy to determine the 5th and 6th spots, since there's a tie for 5th right now. So so it should be pretty good. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Let me just make sure everything is all set with the games, and should be good. All right, so like I've been saying, the plan is normally we would have the finals the following week from the 3rd qualifier, but since we have an important descent event, we're going to wait until the week after that to do that. So that's going to be the 29th, 2 p.m. Pacific. We'll have the wildcard anarchy to determine the final spots in the main tournament, and then, of course, after that, we'll have the tournament proper, where we will have 6 people fighting it out, home and home series, to try to
Sounds good.
Try to be the king of the observatory. And with I am really hoping we get a Jedi Mark final, because as sharp as Mark's been looking, I want to see how he does in the missile heavy levels.
It would be nice for Jedi to get a chance to play his homes and stuff like that. We've seen Mark's home so far.
Absolutely, yes. So, all right, so that's going to do it for me this week. Again, another quick one, despite having that long 40-minute match.
Yeah.
Not even 2.5 this week, so very cool. All right, guys. So until next time, I'll see you then. Thanks for joining.
It's fun.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for helping me cast those birds.
Sure.
And we'll see you next time. See you. Bye.
Later.